Do you remember the fruit of the Loom logo having a cornucopia? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today, here on Raleigh's Roast.
Hello.
Hey, man. It's great to be back.
It's good to see. Oh, I'm not.
Don't shake my hand.
Yep.
Don't touch me.
Still getting over some stuff.
I'm not keen to physical touch.
Well, that's not what you said last time.
Well,
We have a producer note that we're not supposed to talk about.
just really quick,
that.
people change.
Okay.
And since last episode, my love language has changed from physical touch
Okay.
to unphysical touch.
Unphysical touch. Someone's
I would
supposed to touch you unphysically.
Honestly, there is a sixth love language called unphysical touch, and it's just like where you feel.
It's this.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you feel. I feel. It's like when you feel touched by someone.
For those of you who can't see, I am sending him telepathic touch.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
telepathic. All right, can we say that? Is that going to get bleeped?
Telepathic touch. No, that's great. I think when you're touched by the mind and the heart, this is.
And this
Let's
plays,
just keep it going.
This plays into.
Let's keep this train running.
This plays into today's episode, which you don't know what it's about.
I don't.
But it's going to be great because I'm going to blow your mind.
Okay.
But first, we have coffee, just like we always do. We have A, and we have B. And tell us where it's from.
Okay, one of these is from Green Mountain, and it's their breakfast blend. Now, it comes in Keurig form, it comes in bag form, and it's brewed on top of a mountain that's green. And they somehow, it's not green coffee though. It's regular coffee, and the other one is B. And we got that from none other than Hardee's. Hardee's.
You gotta say it like that.
Hardee's, and that was lame. And
That's
okay. So
in.
let's go with A. Let's go with A.
Okay,
first.
here we go. Black
Okay.
first.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Black coffee, eh?
Again, I don't like black coffee. I'm going to say that every time.
And again, I do like black coffee, and that's a solid one.
Wow. Okay. Is because it's not as it could be a little warmer in my opinion.
Yeah, it's definitely not as warm as you would want coffee.
Does that affect your rating?
Well, that's cold coffee. So I would say that but you can still taste the flavors and things.
I would say that that's probably a 2.
I would say it's a 1 because it tastes a little burnt. So I'm hoping it was Hardee's.
Because the Keurig is timed perfectly.
It should be.
So it shouldn't burn it.
It's supposed to be. So that would, that's kind of my guess at this point. But
Well, then let's find out. Here we go. Let's try B. B, everybody. B for
boy.
Boffy. Here we go. Yeah, that's
Certainly better.
That's better.
Certainly better.
Certainly better. Beans. Better beans than D's.
Whose beans is D's? Is the question
We're
you
gonna
gotta
find out
ask.
at the end of the episode, but again,
What are you gonna rate it? B.
Oh, I don't like black coffee, but if I had to give it a rating, which I do, I'm gonna give it a 5.
Yeah, I was actually gonna give it a 5.5. I
give
do like to give half.
You do.
It's just the thing I like to do. Like, unless it's a solid, like if it's a solid 6, it's not a solid 6, folks. This is not a solid 6 coffee. This would be considered 5.5.
Let's hope this isn't Hardee's. Because if that's the
there's
case,
no way. There's no way. If this is Hardee's,
we gotta stop making these so obvious. We should get some really hard stuff.
The real question is, whose beans is Hardee's? Sorry, I had to.
Whose beans is Hardee's?
I had
beans?
to.
Indeed.
Yeah, I would say we weren't supposed to say yet, right? We don't.
No, we don't.
We're
find
not
out
supposed
till
to
the
guess.
End. No, that holds them.
It holds them. I have a guess of which one I think.
It holds the audience.
All right, listen. Here's the deal, folks. Today we're doing something that I've never done. Nick said, just show up.
And
I've got
trust
this.
me.
Trust me. Trust fall into my Nick arms, even though I hate physical touch. Get away. I'm supposed to just trust him. So here's the deal.
It's called, we're going to discuss something called the Mandela Effect.
Is that like the Doppler effect?
Maybe. What's the Doppler?
Folks,
oh, that's
folks at home, just really quick, if you know, if you guys know what the Mandela effect
That's
is,
the radar
tell us in the comments if you knew before we did this. I've never heard of it,
I will tell you what it is.
but tell us in the comments if you know what the difference between the Mandela effect is and the Doppler effect.
And the radar.
Commonly known, some people really think they're the same thing.
What is the Doppler effect? I don't know. I don't care.
I do know. I'll talk about that later. But Nick is going to lead us through this. So, Nick, take it.
An image has been taking the internet by storm, and I'm going to show it to you, and I'll put it up on the thing.
Okay.
In editing.
Okay.
But this isn't how I discovered it, but check it out.
Okay.
So pop on the screen, but one of these is not real.
Between those two logos?
Between those two logos, which one is real? Which one do you remember? You know, so sorry. I should explain.
I feel like I remember.
For those of who are just listening, we are pulling up the Fruit of the Loom logo.
If you're listening on just podcasts,
who happens to be headquartered in Bowling Green, I think.
Really?
I think so. I think Fruit of the Loom is headquartered in Bowling Green. Which
Crazy.
But anyway, so check it out. That one, I remember the Fruit of the Loom logo having a cornucopia.
I was going to say that same thing.
And it has fruit in it, and this coming out of a cornucopia, which if you don't know, spell it. Spell cornucopia.
QUX.
No. So it's fruit coming out of it, and that's not what it is. And it's never been that.
It's never been the fruit.
It's never had that. It's that.
Okay, because I thought it was that.
And everybody, and like a bunch of people remember it being that. But if
I don't remember it or not, but that looks more familiar. Yeah.
But that's,
for sure.
That's an artist recreation. That's not real. It's never been that. They've never had a cornucopia in their logo ever, confirmed by the company.
Okay.
And yeah. So are you ready? Because there's like 100 of these.
Okay.
Your mind is getting ready to melt. It's called the Mandela Effect, and it came from a bunch of people remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison.
Okay.
But he did not. I think he's actually is dead now. Hold on.
Nelson. Yes.
Yeah, he actually did pass away. But a lot of people remember him passing away.
2013.
A lot of people remember him passing away.
He died on my birthday.
Oh. This just
the 5th of December. Honestly, this is the Doppler effect.
I'm touching you with
this can't be just the Mandela effect.
So he died on your birthday, which that means something. But a lot of people remember him dying in prison like 20 years ago. He did not die in prison. He got out of prison, and then died.
Okay.
But it's called it's the
That's
Mandela,
where it's from. You think you remember it one way, but it's not.
But it's a bunch of people remembering stuff. So I have another huge one.
Okay.
You know the Berenstain Bears?
Yep.
How is that spelled? Just the last part.
Bro.
Just the last part. I know you're not good at spelling.
Bears. Bears.
No, the Steen part.
Is it Steen?
Nope.
Stein?
Nope.
I have no idea.
It is, I don't know if I have that example pulled up, but it is Stain. Stain. Berenstain Bears.
Wow.
And it's pronounced Berenstain. All right, here we go. We're going to go through a bunch of these. Does Curious George have a tail?
Yes.
Nope.
He does not have a tail.
Curious George does not have a tail.
What kind of freaking monkey is that?
A bunch of people remember him having a tail. You're not allowed to look at this. This is.
I thought I was supposed to look at the.
No,
you're just supposed to do it by memory.
Yeah, and I'll put it up in post.
Got it.
You do it by memory.
Okay, got it.
All right.
Okay.
Peanut butter is the brand Jiff or Jiffy?
It's Jiff.
Okay, a lot of people remember Jiffy, but it's Jiff.
You know why?
Why?
Your boy's a Jiff boy.
All right.
I never not. My mom for a minute started buying Peter Pan. Talk about a riot. You want to talk about all out mayhem? Bring me back my Jiff.
Is that a marketing slogan?
Yeah. It's
hashtag marketing for Jiff.
You're welcome, Jiff.
Hashtag you're welcome, Jiff.
You're welcome. Raleigh Keegan's a Jiff boy.
Looney Tunes. You know Bugs Bunny?
I do.
How do you think it's spelled? Don't look.
The Bugs part or the Bunny? Bunny would
No,
be B-U-
Looney Tunes.
Oh, Looney Tunes. Loon.
EY. You got that's right. But it's the tunes part. Spell it.
Toonz. Tunes. It is.
TUNES. Looney Tunes.
But why does everyone think it's Toonz? Why did I think it was that just now?
Everyone
All right,
thinks
keep
that.
going.
But do you know why it's called Looney Tunes?
Why?
Because originally Looney Tunes was just animated to go to music. They're trying to sell the music. So that's what Looney Tunes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then the characters became their own thing.
Okay.
We already did Berenstain Bears.
Okay.
The show. Sex in the City? Mm-hmm. That's not the title.
No. It's Sex in the City. Sex in the City. Sex and the City? That's what I said.
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry. There it sounds similar, but it's Sex and
The only
City.
reason I know this is because someone corrected someone recently on this. It was some show I was watching. You know, like how you're randomly passing the time.
Yeah.
I was watching some show, and this was an answer to the question, and they were getting so frustrated because they were like, "It's Sex in the City," and they kept saying it, and the dude was like, "Nope," and it was Sex and the City. So that's why I know.
Spell Febreze.
Febreze.
How did you know that?
Because now I'm starting to understand the Doppler effect. I mean the Mandela effect, and I'm starting to understand that what I thought in my mind was Febreeze.
Yeah. That's
But
still
I
gonna
thought
that's still
it
gonna
can't
blow
be
people's
that.
minds, though.
It can't be that.
It's still gonna blow
It's gonna
people's
blow
minds.
their minds. But now I'm thinking as in the Mandela effect terms.
Well, stop that.
All right, cool.
Spell Oscar.
Did I just beat the Mandela effect? Did Raleigh Keegan just defeat the Mandela effect?
Yes, you did. Spell Oscar Mayer. Wiener, but not the wiener part, because that's too hard for you.
OSCAR MEYER.
Incorrect.
MEIER.
MAYER.
Whoa.
OSCAR MAYER.
How do you spell atrocious again?
I knew that one. All right. The shoe company, Skechers.
Okay, this is hard.
Spell it.
I believe it is SKECHERS.
Okay. Yeah, but a lot of people remember it having a T.
Of course they did, but this is the Mandela effect. And you guys, we're competitive here on Raleigh's Roast.
all right.
You've got to beat Mandela.
Fruit Loops. Spell it.
So fruit, regular. Oh! No, it can't be. There's no way it's FROOT. Fruit.
That's it. Look. That's it. Fruit.
That kind of blew my mind. Because you wouldn't ever think someone would spell fruit FROOT, which they don't.
The Monopoly Man. You know the Monopoly Man? Does he have a monocle?
What is a monocle?
You know, Monopoly.
I think I remember him as having one.
How sure?
I would say pretty sure. He doesn't. Can I see it?
He does not have a monocle. That's an artist rendition. That's a real one.
That is wild.
Yeah, there's like
Keep going.
Tons of these. Oh, yeah. Okay, Kit Kat,
Kit Kat.
like a Kit Kat bar.
Yeah.
Does it have a hyphen?
It feels like I want to say yes, doesn't it?
Does it?
My gut says I remember it as yes, but because
So
it's the Mandela effect.
You remember it having a hyphen.
Yeah.
It's never had a hyphen.
Right, but that's the whole point of the Mandela effect is that whatever you think it is, it's the opposite.
All right. There's a brand of little cheese crackers.
Yeah.
What are they called?
The Cheez-Its? Is that what you're talking about?
Is that what they're called? Spell it.
Oh, spell Cheez-Its?
Yeah.
CHEEZIT. Is that wrong?
Damn. You did that one correctly. But a lot of people think it has a Z on it because Cheez-Its. But the brand is Cheez-It. There's no Z.
Oh, I did think it was Cheez-Its, and I just forgot to put the Z on the end. Hey, Mandela, who won again?
That's just not a competition.
No, it's me
All right.
versus Mandela now.
Double stuff Oreos.
Yes, love those.
There's only one F in double stuff.
Who's in charge of their marketing?
All right. Okay. All right, Forrest Gump. What's his famous line?
Life is like a box of chocolates.
One more time.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
You said it differently both times.
I know. It's because I want one of them to be right.
Neither one are right.
Oh, what is it?
Life was like a box of chocolates. Snow White. She talks to a mirror. What did she say?
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Incorrect.
What did she say?
Magic mirror on the wall.
That's lame.
Okay. Darth Vader. What does he say?
Luke, I am your father.
Never says Luke.
Wait. What?
He never
Where'd
says
that
Luke.
come from? Because everyone says that. Am I right?
Everyone remembers.
Y'all remember them saying, Luke, I am your father, correct? If you remember that, say, Raleigh, I am your father in the comments.
And I want to play this one. So you're a pretty big Queen fan, right?
Yeah, I love Queen.
So you think you know, and I don't know, we could probably only play like 2 seconds of this, but this song,
Yeah.
that's probably all we can play without getting copyright.
Yeah.
But We Are the Champions.
Yeah.
How does that song end? What's the last line of that song?
Any way the wind blows. Doesn't really matter. To me. Because any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. What is it?
No, you're way off.
What is it?
It ends with the chorus. We are the champions.
My friend?
But how does it end? What's the last line of the song We Are the Champions by Queen?
I don't know. What is it?
A lot of people thinks that it goes, We are the champions, dun dun,
My friend?
of the world. He doesn't say of the world.
What does he say?
That's it. It just ends. We are the champions, dun dun. And it ends.
Oh, I think I was thinking of a different Queen song.
You were.
I was thinking of Bohemian Rhapsody, wasn't I?
Oh, here's one.
Yeah.
From the 90s. You remember there was a movie called Shazam.
Yeah.
Who played the genie?
Shaq.
Darn it. A lot of people remember Sinbad playing the genie. You know Sinbad, this guy.
Oh, I know who Sinbad is.
He never played the
But
genie.
it was never Sinbad. It was always my boy Shaquille. I was a big Shaquille O'Neal fan. I used to watch Shaquille and Kobe, R.I.P. Kobe, all the time, and I loved watching Shaquille. So I was a big man when I was playing basketball. I was like the 5, so I was like Shaquille O'Neal was my idol.
Gotcha. All right. Here's one that messed with me.
Okay.
Do you remember? Did you ever watch the Disney Channel movies?
Yeah, some.
So do you ever remember Tinkerbell? And she like flew around.
Yep.
And she would like.
And Peter Pan.
Right, but in the beginning of Disney movies, you remember her?
Yes. Yeah.
What did she do when she flew around? And it was like the opening title sequence. What did she do? I don't know if I could play this. Disney doesn't play around with copyright, but
Doesn't she land somewhere?
she does something with a wand. What does she do?
I thought she casted a thing.
A lot of people think she dots the I. She doesn't dot the I. She just kind of.
Oh.
She doesn't.
She just does a mark
She just does it. But a lot of people have a very distinct memory
of her.
of her with the eye, but also something else. A lot of people have a really distinct memory of the wand not working. Do you remember that? And she
I feel like I do remember
and she
that.
hits it on her hand,
I feel like I do
and
remember
then she
that.
does it. Never happened.
That's odd.
Why do people remember that?
I don't know.
Never happened.
This has been an interesting experiment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Avril Lavigne Got Milk. You remember that poster?
I do. I really remember it, though.
Avril Lavigne never did a Got Milk poster.
That's so freaking weird. This is embarrassing. Once again, another thing where I just look like a dummy. Like last time, it was that I couldn't spell atrocious. This time, I think Avril Lavigne said got milk. Which is weird. Why would they have Avril Lavigne on a got milk commercial anyways?
So
just get a cow.
So we went through about 25 of them, and I think you remembered probably about 12 or 15 of them incorrectly.
Well, I caught on.
Yeah, you caught on to what it was.
I caught on.
But doesn't that blow your mind?
It blows my mind.
So there's I want to get into this a little bit more. There are people who believe that it's because we're on a different Earth now. There's some of us from a different Earth. Yeah. I don't want to get too deep.
No, I'd love to get deeper than that.
You want to get deeper than that?
So let's just think about this, folks.
The Mandela Effect is like people think that there's two Earths. There's like a Sagittarius Earth and there's an Orion Earth. And apparently Sagittarius Earth is like the real Earth, but we're on Orion Earth and it's a fake Earth. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't like thinking about that. I wonder how many people.
I hope that's not true. I
hope
that my childhood memories were not on the Sagittarius Earth.
Well,
I want them to be on this Earth.
You still remember them.
And I'll tell you what, Avril Lavigne was on that Got Milk poster.
She was not.
I know.
She was not.
This is sad. That's kind of sad. Does anyone else feel robbed of their childhood?
Lots of things. There's a lot more, but I don't want to go into. I don't want to blow your mind even more than I do.
This is wild.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the Mandela Effect, folks. I didn't know what we were doing today.
Yep.
And I liked this experiment.
I don't think you did. A lot of people get upset, actually.
I do feel a little upset.
A lot of people. So like,
because I feel dumb. I feel tricked.
I'll do this to a lot of people. I'll like show them something. I'll be like, "That's not right." No, and then they get like agitated. They get like upset.
Quick question: is my name still Raleigh Keegan? Did I remember that wrong? Am I a country singer in Nashville?
That's a loaded question. Is your name Raleigh Keegan?
Let's see what the people think. Do you guys remember me as being the singer Raleigh Keegan before this? Or did Mandela get you too?
Honestly, the Fruit of the Loom one really, like now that I know.
The Fruit of the Loom one for real is weird because I really thought the cornucopia was the thing.
Mm-hmm. No, and that one, so like I had known about the Mandela Effect for a long time. And like I can sit and blow my mind and just like read, because like there's a subreddit that's just got like a million ones, and like I'm like, oh, I guess maybe I remember that wrong, whatever. But the first one was Berenstain Bears.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, it's Berenstain Bears. Okay.
So you're gonna put all these on the screen so Absolutely. They can see them. Okay, guys. So here's the challenge. Every one of you needs to go through these and see if you remember these being the way that it's which way you remember these being, and then you'll tell them which one was right.
Well, they are. We just did, but
that's true. But like you'll see, but maybe
just tell us which ones you remember.
I would love to know
how many people remember the cornucopia. Because I saw that one because we were thinking of what we were going to do for this podcast, and I was like, that's what we're doing. Because I was in bed one morning and I woke up and that came across like Twitter or something, and I was like, what?
Yeah, that's
it.
Good.
Doesn't have a cornucopia in it, and it never did. And apparently it never did. Like, because a lot of people are like, oh, it must have changed. Like, it had one in the 90s or the 80s. Nope.
I'm trying to think of the craziest one that we saw.
For me, it was Fruit of the Loom because I was like, what, why would, because a lot of false memories can be explained away. Like Berenstain Bears, because you think
that one to me doesn't do anything.
Right, because you're just remembering that.
Can you go back to them really quick?
Yeah, sure.
I just want to go see the ones that we just saw. I just want to talk about the ones that...
Curious George.
The Curious George one's a little interesting to me because I really thought he had a tail. I really did. Keep going down.
Looney Tunes. That one messed with me.
Looney Tunes, yeah.
Berenstain Bears. Sex in the City.
Sex in the City.
Sex and the City.
Febreze, I feel like that's going to get a lot of people.
Yeah, because why wouldn't it be spelled
Why wouldn't it be two E's? Like, whoever didn't spell it that way was wrong.
Oscar Mayer.
I really thought it was Meyer.
Yeah.
What did y'all think?
Skechers
I got right because I have a really high IQ.
Fruit Loops messed with me because
Fruit Loops did.
But now that I see the logo, I'm like, yeah,
it looks like a great logo.
The real one. This one we didn't go through because I don't understand it. King Henry VIII's turkey leg.
I don't know what that is.
I don't.
Okay, here's one that's very interesting. I bet every single one of us thought that the Monopoly man had a thing over his eye. That to me, that one's right.
Nope.
He did.
I didn't know you were a Pokemon guy.
Oh, bro.
So Pikachu.
I'm a millennial boy. I was a millennial growing up, man. I had Pokemon cards. Everybody had Pokemon cards.
For those of you who are just listening, Pikachu's tail does not have any black on it whatsoever.
If you don't know what Pokemon is, sorry.
Did I say Pokemon's tail or Pikachu's tail?
Pikachu's
tail does not have
Pikachu
black on it.
is a Pokemon. Pokemon was huge in like the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
And
Kit Kat, that one messed with me.
Kit Kat was weird.
Cheez-Its,
yeah.
double stuff. That's just.
Honestly, I would have gotten that wrong 10 times out of 10. Double stuff Oreos only has one F in stuff.
Oh yeah.
Are you kidding me?
C-3PO was never all gold, by the way. He always had a silver leg, but a lot of people remember him having all gold all the time. But he always had a silver leg. That was when I skipped. Flintstones has 2 T's. Flintstones. Yeah. It has 2 T's. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the Forrest Gump, Magic Mirror on the Wall.
Okay,
I Am Your Father.
here's one that really messed with me. The Luke, I Am Your Father one. I mean, who doesn't in America does not think it was Luke, I Am Your Father? Darth Vader never said Luke. He said, I am your father. Mm-hmm. And honestly, I've been trying to figure out who my birth father was this whole time since I was adopted. And honestly, do you think that was a message for me?
Yes. Smokey Bear.
When Raleigh Keegan found out,
It's not Smokey though, Bear.
Darth Vader was his father. That's a new songwriting material.
I just came up with a new hashtag.
Me and Daddy. Me and Vader.
Hashtag Darth Brooks.
Darth Brooks. Oh my gosh.
There it is. So we have hashtag Dairy Queen do better. Hashtag President Trump.
But also hashtag Dairy Queen we love you.
Also hashtag Dairy Queen we love you.
Can we simultaneously not like their coffee but like everything else about them? Is that fair?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I would say that. If I had a Dairy Queen Blizzard in front of me right now, my face would be in it. the way he looked at me. Judgment. This was
Les Claypool.
This was interesting. I had a good time. I would like to know what you think. Mm-hmm. What do you have questions for us? Do you want to send us coffee? We have a P.O. box. Nick will put the P.O. box up right now.
But I want to say it. Let's say it out loud. Let's
say it
sing
again.
it together. Here we go.
Raleigh's Roast, P.O. Box 89, White House, Tennessee, 37188. I mean, honestly, that was pretty solid. So anyways,
All right,
can send
which
us.
one was which? So we gotta. Here we go.
Let's
so I
finish this
rated. I rated A 2 Raleighs.
I rated
B,
it 1.
And B 5 Raleighs.
And I gave B 5.5 Raleighs. Our producer / friend Shelly will now reveal to us which one was Green Mountain, which one was Hardee's.
Green Mountain is B.
Green Mountain
Good.
is B, and that is good because that got 5.5. Hardee's, you fail again.
still not
We do
great.
like your burgers.
Really?
Oh, Hardee's. No, really quick. Hardee's now has a lettuce burger that Nick
Can't eat.
can eat. Nick, you can eat, but another friend of mine, my father, Nick, said eats all the time on the road. He loves their lettuce burgers, but Nick is not much of a critic.
Your father?
Father-in-law.
Oh.
Sorry, I should have said in-law.
Scared to say I've met your
My
father. His
father.
name's not Nick.
No, my dad's name is Darth Vader.
That's right.
Now the people get it.
Darth Brooks.
So Hardee's, you don't suck at everything. Just
Burgers are pretty
definitely
good.
coffee.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
Was that harsh? Really quick, producer Shelly, was that too harsh?
Maybe just a little.
She says it was a little harsh, Nick.
Hashtag sorry Hardee's.
Hashtag sorry Hardee's. We aren't sorry. Wait, I mean we are sorry.
Sorry, we are sorry.
We should wrap this up. We love you, Hardee's. It's not your fault. It's just your coffee's fault. And until next time.
Until next time. Until next.
This is Raleigh's Roast.
Until next month.
Let us
maybe?
know. Maybe next month. But listen, let us know if you take the Mandela Effect. They can Google it.
Yeah, Google it.
Or you can also go through the ones that we have on the screen and just in the comments let us know. And that's all for this week.
Bye.
Raleigh's Roast. Subscribe now and help us make this planet a better place.
Oh,